So I've been a target of hate because of my body. So they've basically gone to everyone I know saying I'm very fat and ugly and I'm getting karma because of how ugly and fat I am. I'm just wondering, because I think everyone in every size should be allowed to just enjoy their life without being under some sort of kind of like microscope and I should be allowed to wear what I want without being humiliated and stuff. Like, what do you, like, I'm just asking you as a plus size. Like,
first of all, absolutely ridiculous that this person or these people are doing this to you. Like, absolutely insane, first of all. But, like, no, I grew up as a plus size kid, like, my whole life. Later found out when I turned 18, I have a physical disorder that I didn't know about, which actually causes me to gain weight.
Same.
I was diagnosed with PCOS when I turned 18.
What's it called, sorry?
I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome when I was 18. And it causes me to have more testosterone in my body, and it's harder for me to lose weight, and I grow more hair, and all these things. And I thought that this stuff was like, I was told to just, like, get over it, basically, my entire life. Besides, like, baseline misogyny of, like, oh, your periods are just period pain, it's whatever. Like, no, I had a clinical, like, medical disorder that wasn't seen to. And all this stuff. And in the last, like, few years of my life, I've, like, been working through that. And, like, being a plus-size person with this disorder and everything.
Do you feel, like, sensitive because you have to be different because you've got this disorder? And how would you feel if somebody is exploiting you to make money by making you fat next to a girl? Sorry, like you. Like, honestly, this is what they did. They put my ex's girlfriend that looks like you and me, like you, and put us together in a comparison where everyone was brutally attacking me as the worst, ugly.
That is extremely fucked up.
Thank you, because I'm like, they're going on, I've got issues, and I'm like, well, you're giving me issues. I didn't have any issues before. I just kind of think people, like, are diverse, and I kind of feel like people should be allowed to express whatever they want.
Absolutely. Like, I dress very alternatively, and I always have. And, finding out I had this, like, medical disorder, it was a very, like, changing thing in my life, because it, like, answered a lot of questions that I've been asking myself, like, for years, obviously, because the, like, medical, like, symptoms only start showing for PCOS when you hit maturity. So my entire high school years, I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm so much bigger than all these, like, my friends, and but I eat the same, and I'm like, I do all the same things, why aren't I like my friends? And it was a lot of, like, I had a lot of, like, I was really depressed in high school, and, like, I guess genuinely absolutely move away from those people that are doing that to you, because, like...
But they've gone worldwide on a global network, so I can't... The rabbit hole goes deeper. There's a lot of talk of how in politics they talk about me being a baby and a kid, and they talk about me detransitioning to a transsexual, and they've also sort of been hinting towards that behind my back they told my mother that they were giving me antidepressants, but it was beta blockers. And so I think they've given me some sort of hormonal issues, and I got suddenly fat. And it was really to make sure I was not, it was really to turn me into some sort of transsexual. They cut my vagina. It's beyond a joke what they're doing to me. They're chaining me up as the worst and fattest next to a woman like you. No offense, but I'm just saying, like, you guys are friends and get along. In this case, a woman that looks like you is competing with me. How would you feel without consent, like people just taking photos of you without consent and saying, which one do men find more attractive? Like, do you think you'd feel a bit violated? Or
Absolutely.
You would?
I am in the cosplay community in Christchurch, and obviously coming with dressing as these characters and everything, and going to conventions, there's all this stuff where it's like there are signs that Armageddon have up on the walls and stuff, being like, cosplayers not consent, do not take photos of cosplayers without their permission under any circumstances. And if I'm in a cosplay at a convention, I will get people that will come up to me and be like, hey, can I take a photo with you because I really like this character? And that's very different from someone taking a photo of me. And when I catch other people doing that, I'm like, hey, don't do that. At Armageddon, we used to have an area closed off for cosplayers to sit down, have a drink without getting harassed.
Yeah.
In the new center, there isn't that, and it's not blocked off by anything, so you are sitting down eating your lunch basically, because you're like, oh, I need to take a break from walking around taking photos to sustain my body as a human being.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sit down and have a drink some water and stuff like that. And people will come up and be like, hey, can I get a photo of you? And it's like, no, there are signs saying that this is the cosplay pit stop. Do not take photos of people while they're sitting here.
But see, that's clarified.
Yeah.
I guess with a sign.
With the setting and
But imagine, how would you feel if someone for about 6 years has followed both of you around, comparing you, behind your back, all on social media, and then just having a big